Pepper plants update. I haven't given you guys an update in a while. I did do a walkthrough, a nighttime garden walkthrough the other night for the bullpen members only. T-Rex is looking beautiful. Look at this. Look at that branch. Tons of pods. And these are in little 5-gallon pots. But I'll tell you what happens. See this mulch and this soil? These plants eventually get a taproot that comes out the bottom of the pot. Wow. White Morugas. Oh, look at that. Look at that cluster. It's weighing this whole branch down. I gotta pick some of these. And I just picked off of these things a couple days ago. Here's those peach ones. Wow. Look at that. Freaking beauties. So heavy. Look at these branches are so heavy with pods. They're just shrinking down. There's more. More white Morugas here. I'm getting, what the hell? That plant has just done wonderful. This in this big pot. It's just, man, so good. Oh, I'm getting a warning that I'm gonna run out of space on my phone. What's going on here? More T-Rex yellow over here. What is that? Looks like a calyx. I can't see the way the sun's shining. These plants are getting burned out pretty good over here, but there's a Primotalii plant. It's still got pods. Still got pods on it. Some of them are just tiny though. Ooh, that's a nice pheno. Ain't that a nice looking purple right there? Yeah. There's some that are just starting to ripen up, but still a decent amount of pods on there. This plant is just burned out. Look at how crappy this looks. Because I'm Jimmy fucking Pickles. No, just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm not being that mean. Somebody was making a joke that Jimmy Pickles was giving cocaine to his plants or some shit like that. But I don't know. This one is, I mean, that is coked out. Look at it. It's just like a crack baby in the 80s. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And these T-Rexes right here. Which one of these was throwing mustard pods? Or the golden ones? I forgot which plant it was. One of these. Either way, I'll probably get a couple more of those than this beautiful Primotalii plant. No, it's not as healthy. I haven't given no fertilizer, so it's just running off of, you know, what nutrients are in the soil. Lots of pods. I'll tell you that. Tons of pods. Alright guys, just wanted to give you a quick pepper plant update. When you don't fertilize them, you kind of just let them be to their own devices. Yeah, you'll get a couple that look like that. It's burned out. They'll still produce a couple little pods here and there, but guess what? It's the end of the season and I'm tired. So I don't really care at this point. I'm so sick of dealing with peppers. But it's going to happen. Uncle Bullcow loves you well. And here's the other plants. So I showed you guys some. They're still producing. Look at this. White Morugi. Beautiful. That was bright white. That's as white as snow, man. These are those lemon scorpions. Little lemon ghosties are still coming on the plant. Like, there's still tons of them. And they're starting to ripen up a little bit. White knights for the win. You see it like a gorilla in the mist. Fatalies. Had an overabundance of Fatalies this year. My growing partner, he also had germinated. Like every seed that I gave him germinated, and he didn't lose any plants or anything. So he had an overabundance. But I think he planted, I don't know, he planted like 1 or 2 extra plants, which is what I told him was okay. So, but yeah. So I got Fatalies up the yin yang, but I love Fatalies, man. I'm gonna dry some out this weekend. Yeah, I'm gonna make some more. What I do is I I cut them in half, I pick them, and as soon as I pick these peppers, I have them, right? I'll cut them in half. There goes my car. If anybody knows what that noise is, I thought it was, one time when I first bought it, it didn't have it was on power steering fluid. KSLS are doing good over here. There's one starting to ripen. Cousin Eddie came by the other day and there was one ripe right here, and I just picked it and gave it to him. He's never tried one, so. I got more Fatalii over here. Lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was even saying. Oh, what I do is I cut these peppers in half, and then I put them in the dehydrator, and I dehydrate them. Usually start off at 130, 135 throughout the night, and then the next day I'll drop it to like 115, you know, the temperature, and let it go until I get home from work. And they're just perfect, man. You don't want to dehydrate them too high. You burn them. They don't taste the same, okay? You can go a little bit high in the beginning, but you want to finish them at a lower temperature. Nice cluster of Fataliis there. Look at that. Look at that cluster. Oh, yeah. So what I do is I have them, I dehydrate them, and then I immediately vacuum seal them. Unless I'm going to make a flake or a powder that I need right then, I do not make up a bunch of flake or powder. Make enough, right? For get us through however long. But what I do is I have them, dehydrate them, and vacuum seal them. And then in small packs, and then when I need them, I can say, hey, we're low on pepper flakes, or hey, I need some powder for something, you know. I can go in there and open up. You can really, if you can just punch the vacuum seal bag. If you're trying to make flake, you don't even got to grind it if you don't want to. You can just punch it and rough it up and cut it open and boom, pour it on your food. But that's what I do. And you'd be amazed, man, at the flavor difference than stuff that you buy off the internet, you know, or stuff you buy from the grocery store. Like Reaper and Ghost, like pepper powder, it's like you buy that stuff off Amazon or something, that shit is funky, man. That stuff don't taste right, you know. Number one, they're using all pods. There's probably some rotten ones in there, some ones with blemishes. They use the stems, they dehydrate the stems, and then the powder, you know, it's old. So a nice fresh vacuum sealed powder is the best. But if you fresh grind it, that beats that. And you just take it out of your vacuum seal. Look at these lemon scorpions are doing really good. There's a lot of pods here. You know, I don't know what to do with them. My frickin' commercial freezer is full. I don't keep these for my sauce anyway, the farmer stuff, but I mean, I know what I'm going to do with some of them. Whatever I pick that's ripe tomorrow is going to be made into pepper flake. All right, this might be one of the last videos, man. Pepper plants update. Uncle Boca frickin' loves you. What?